Yeah, what's going on, guys? Your boy Vito here back on the Madden 16. Today I'm bringing you guys the next play out of the Gun Trips TE. This is in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. I broke down another play yesterday, and this is going to be the first video of today, the first of three, hopefully. I also broke down other formations in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. If you guys are interested in that, definitely click on the channel, go to playlists, and all the playlists are named after the formation they've broke down, which again is in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. So today we're going to be running PA boot shot. And this play is freaking awesome. It's really cool because it's a boot, which means that your quarterback starts off in a scrambling motion. But we'll get into that in a minute. So this is definitely more of a play for someone who likes to scramble with their quarterback. So that if you don't have a fast quarterback, this is definitely going to be a harder play to execute. But you could definitely use this play and stand in the pocket. It just won't be as effective, but we'll get into that in a minute. So to come out in PA boot shot, I'm going to pick a random play. Okay, so the only setup for this is to slant your X receiver if you're going to be using a fast quarterback. To do that, we want to hit Y or triangle, X or square, and then right on the right stick, and boom, we got ourselves a slant across the middle of the field. Okay, and if you're going to be using your fast quarterback, that's it. If you're using a scrambling, quarterback that you're going to run with, that's the only adjustment you need to make. But if you're using a pocket passing quarterback, you definitely want to block your RB, your running back. To do that, you want to hit Y or triangle, RB or R1, and then R2 or RT or R2. We're not going to do that because we're using Cam Newton. We want to be able to scramble. And the reason why we want to do that is because whenever you leave that play action up, you're going to be automatically put in bootleg mode, which is good. So basically, there's three modes for a quarterback. Okay, there's the normal passing mode, there's the bootleg mode, and there's the scrambling mode. Okay, with normally when you snap the ball, you are in normal mode. You snap the ball, two hands are on the ball, and you walk everywhere around the pocket. You're not running. Bootleg mode is what happens whenever you tap RT or R2 once. You have both hands on the ball, but you're running now, and you're not setting your feet before you throw. If you were to just throw it while staying in that mode, you wouldn't set your feet. You'd be throwing off your back foot because you're in bootleg mode. So you're going to be running a little bit quicker, but not as fast as you were if you were in scrambling mode. Scrambling mode is what happens whenever your quarterback only has one hand on the ball. He's straight up sprinting. He's running as fast as he can, and the ball is going to be a lot more inaccurate if you throw it in this mode, but you're going to be much quicker. Okay, so to do that, like I said, normal mode is what it's normally like whenever you snap the ball in a normal play. Bootleg mode is what happens whenever you snap the ball in a bootleg play, or you can access it by hitting R2 or RT. And the normal mode is what happens whenever you're holding down RT or R2. So you're going to see when we snap the ball, we're going to be in bootleg mode right away. And you see Cam Newton has two hands in the ball, and he's walking like that. Okay, that's bootleg mode. That's what it's going to look like whenever you snap the ball with this play. Now, normal mode is when you snap the ball. In order to get to that, you have to tap RT once, and now you're walking. And that time, I wasn't able to get away from number 90, whoever that is. You see, the first time, I was able to get past him because I was quick. But because I didn't, I turned bootleg mode off. You see, right there, I turned it off. You see that? I stopped running, okay? So you see, the whole time, I got bootleg mode on because I have two hands on the ball, and I'm moving quick. And then as soon as I turned it off, he was easily able to catch up to me, okay? So normally to turn on bootleg mode, you hit RT or R2. But with bootleg mode, or with this bootleg play, you automatically start off with it. And to turn it off, you just hit RT or R2, and then you're going to start walking instead of running, and then you're going to easily get tackled because everyone who's running after you is going to easily be able to catch up to you. And then you also have like the scramble mode, which is what happens whenever you hold down RT, and you're going to see now I'm only going to have one hand on the ball. And whenever I deliver, whenever I throw it, it's going to be a hell of a lot more inaccurate. You're going to see I sky that ball over. Thankfully, Greg Olsen is good enough to be able to jump up there and go after that ball. But that's the difference, okay? And that's really important with this play. So you have to know whenever you have to turn that off, when you need to leave it on, when you need to start scrambling. Right here, we're going to turn it off because it's probably going to scream in. And I tried to turn it off, but instead Cam Newton just ran to the side. But this definitely isn't a play to run on goal line. And if you are running it, cancel the play action for the love of God. So usually what happens is I'm snapping the ball and I'm looking at the right side of the field. If it's looking like someone on the right side of the field is going to be able to tackle me if I leave the pocket, I'm immediately turning off the bootleg mode and staying in the pocket. I'm going to make an intelligent read. If I got the outside, I'm probably going to scramble to the outside and pull down the zone and try and hit A over the top. And if nothing's open, I'm taking off with my quarterback, or I'm hitting B as they slant across the middle of the field. So this time, I'm actually going to start sprinting, and I definitely have my B receiver open, but I'm going to take off with Cam Newton. And sometimes, I probably should have rerouted B to the left to try and pick up that block. If you guys don't know how to reroute the playmaker, you're going to hold LT, and then whichever way on the right directional pad you want them to run, and you're going to playmaker the receiver closest to you. And that's good because it's going to help you. This time, I'm going to playmaker B up. You're going to see he's going to start to run up. Okay, and that's good because sometimes you're gonna be able to get them open doing that, especially on this play. I know it's been I've been in this play for a while. I haven't even showed you guys the read. See right there, play action, and because we were in bootleg mode, you're gonna be able to throw a much more accurate pass than if you're in scrambling mode. So sometimes it's better just to stay in bootleg mode. See right here, we got a wide open. Oh wow, I should have started sprinting faster. But number 90, Lawrence. Is that DeMarcus Lawrence? He's gonna be able to tackle me from behind, unfortunately, and I had wide open room to scramble. And sometimes that's why you got to know, like, when you have to scramble and when you have to stay in bootleg mode. So right there, we stayed in bootleg mode, and we're going to be able to throw a nice pass. And that's what I like about it. You know, you could definitely get the ball, throw the ball much better in this mode. This time, we're actually going to just hit the slant across the middle of the field. Boom, it's money. We're going to be able to rack it for a touchdown. You just have to know whether you have to leave the pocket or whether you have to stay in the pocket. So we're going to snap the ball. We see a blitz off the edge, so we're going to stay in the pocket, hit our slants, and we're going to actually be able to rack it all the way down to the 5-yard line. So that's really it if you're a scrambling quarterback. You know, if you get your scrambling quarterback, you're good. That time, I definitely didn't want to scramble. I don't know why I did that anyways. I definitely should have stood in the pocket. And this is a prime example of showing you guys whenever you don't want to. You're going to see DeMarcus Lawrence is going to run as soon as the ball snaps. He's going to the left side. He's protecting the edge, okay? You see that? He's going to the edge. He's containing. That's a QB contain. That means as soon as I try and break the pocket, he's going to let go. He's going to stop engaging, and he's going to tackle me as soon as I break the pocket. So if you see someone immediately blitz to the edge like that, that means they're QB containing. See, that guy's QB containing right there, so we're actually going to step back, and we're going to be able to just throw it across the middle. And that's what you want to do whenever you see someone blitzing off the edge. So I want to pause it again. And this video is going to be very long, but it's very important you guys know all of this. So you're going to see that guy on the edge is running around. You see he's not running at me. He's running around because he's containing. He's containing the edge. So we're going to stay in the pocket, and 74 is going to be able to hold his block. Unlike last time where as soon as I left the pocket, they block shed. So let's go ahead and slant our X receiver again. I'm going to snap the ball, and we actually, oh, that time I could have taken off. I also had my X receiver open across the middle of the field. You're going to see, even though the edge came in, I probably still could have ran the ball with my quarterback, but I had my X receiver open across the middle. Right there, you're seeing. There's our X receiver open, and there's our B receiver open, but I went full blind. You see, I just decided to hold the ball for 20 seconds. Definitely could have got that ball off. I was just being a nincompoop because I'm a nincompoop. Let's go ahead and slant our X. We got another edge blitz, so we're going to drop back, and I'm going to bounce it off Dunbar's face. What am I doing here? My B receiver was open. I'm making this play look horrible, and I accidentally canceled play action. Crap. Well, here it is whenever you cancel your play action. That's what it looks like when you cancel your play action. So yeah, let's just go back and run the play like we wanted to run the play. We got another contain, so we have to sit in the pocket, and we're just going to dump it off to our B receiver, and Ted Ginn is going to drop the ball and make us look like asses because why not? But our B receiver was wide open. It didn't even get touched. Ted Ginn is just a horrible receiver in this game, and the ball bounces right off of his hands. See, our X receiver is open. Our A receiver is open, but we decided to take it to the B receiver, and it's going to bounce right off of his hands because it's Ted Ginn. So let's go ahead, and we already have our X receiver slanted. Snap the ball. This time we're finally going to be able to run with our quarterback, and we're going to set our feet. We're not going to set our feet. God, I fucking hate Cam Newton so fucking much. But he didn't set his feet, and because of that, we threw an inaccurate pass. But we got our A receiver wide open, and I'm making this play look so bad because no one wants to do their jobs, man. I completely stopped. I completely stopped right there, but then he did that, whatever that is, and then just launched it off, and our A receiver was wide open. But Cam Newton wants to be a fucking douchebag, man. I hate this game so much. Snap the ball. We got another edge blitz, so we're going to step back. We're going to give it to B, and this time he's actually going to catch the ball. Way to go. So let's go ahead and run the play one more time. Hopefully, if A receiver is open, Cam Newton will actually want to set his feet. And we actually have the open scramble. Our A receiver's open, but I just decided to take off with my quarterback since Cam Newton wasn't throwing it very well to begin with anyways. And that's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. So if you guys liked the video, definitely give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below, and as always, peace.